and maintain silence throughout the proceedings. Thank you.
Students as of now. 9 of the departments are recognized research centers of Anna University offering PhD and MS by research, and several students from different departments have obtained their PhD from these research centers. All the eligible programs are accredited by NBA, National Board of Accreditation, and also the college is accredited by NAAC, National Assessment and Accreditation Council. The college has also secured 12B status from UGC, which enables the institution to apply for grant from UGC for the faculty members to pursue PhD. Well-qualified and experienced faculty members and the academic ambience in the institution provides vibrant learning experience for the students. Students of REC have been consistently securing large number of university ranks and gold medals in every academic year. Also, they regularly participate and win awards in several national level events and international events organized by reputed institutions and agencies. It further offers for the students not only to gain technical expertise and to gain cognitive skills, but also to grow into a full-fledged personality. In this regard, the college is offering various programs through 12 units such as NSS, Enactus, Debating Union, Atrium, and so on. This provides opportunity for the students to interface with the external world. Various professional societies of the departments are giving opportunity for the students to work closely with practicing engineers and professionals. In collaboration with several leading industries such as Bosch, Wipro, the college has established training centers which offers opportunity for the students to get trained at industry standards in design and manufacturing. The training and placement cell of REC is very dynamic in organizing programs for the students which makes them readily employable. The college has been maintaining impressive record in terms of placement over the years.
Learning is the beginning of wealth, health, and spirituality. Searching and learning is where the miracle begins. A very good morning to one and all. Today, the 3rd November 2022, on the occasion of our 26th Initiation Day, I welcome one and all present here. First of all, I congratulate all the students for having chosen this wonderful place of learning. We do not remember days, we remember moments. I sincerely believe that you will have remarkable moments and great learning experience in REC, which you will all cherish throughout your life. Let's begin today's proceedings with prayer.
वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां शारदा सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं स्वप्रकाशरूपिणीं 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 वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदाम्.
Thank you, everybody. A very good morning to one and all present here. I feel honored to have been given the opportunity to extend a warm welcome to everyone on behalf of the Rajlakshmi Group of Institutions. First, I would like to welcome our esteemed chief guest, the Director General of Police, Dr. C. Sailendra Babu, for taking time off of his busy schedule to inspire all our fresh faces. I'd also like to welcome our respected guest of honor, Mr. Vasudevan Rajagopalan, HR Head TCS, for gracing this occasion. I extend my hearty welcome to our chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan, the chairperson of Rajlakshmi Group of Institutions. I take this opportunity to welcome our vice chairman, Mr. Abhay Shankar, advisor, Dr. C. R. Muthukrishnan, principal, Dr. S. N. Murugesan, and Dean Academics, Dr. V. Murli Bhaskaran, sir. I also welcome all the deans, heads of various departments, our faculty members, technical and administrative staff, students, and my dear new friends. Allow me to welcome you all to this initiation program for the first year students. An open door is a welcome that makes a stranger into a friend. And I'm glad that you, my friends, have chosen to walk through the doors of Rajlakshmi Engineering College and take this huge leap into life as an engineer. Education is less about getting a job and more about finding yourself. Who are you? Who were you? And who do you hope to be? Your experience at REC will serve to answer all of these questions and more. Rajlakshmi Engineering College is a place where I found my passion for computers and business and speaking, and I met extraordinary people whom I am honored to call my professors and dear friends. Cesare Pavese said that you need a village, if only for the pleasure of leaving it. Your own village means that you're not alone, that you know there's something of you in the people and the plants and in the soil, that even when you're not there, it waits to welcome you. And I sincerely welcome you all once again.
Thank you, Charanya. Our esteemed chief guest has got an important appointment and has to leave early. Hence, there is a slight change in the flow of events. Though a respected chief guest is a well-known personality, it is customary to introduce the speaker. I call upon Bharat to introduce our chief guest.
It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest for the day, Dr. C. Sailendra Babu, Director General of Police, Head of Police Force, Tamil Nadu. Dr. Sailendra Babu has completed his MBA from Bharathidasan University and has a PhD in criminology from University of Madras. He started his career joining the Indian Police Service in 1987. He has served as the Assistant Superintendent of Police in Dharmapuri, Salem, and Dindigul, and as the Superintendent of Police in Chengalpattu, Sivagangai, Kadlur, and Kanchipuram districts, and as the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Adyar, Chennai. He has also served as the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Viluppuram Range, and as a Joint Commissioner of Police, Chennai. He later became the DIG of Police, Trichy, before becoming the Chief Vigilance Officer in Karur, and then the Commissioner of Police in Coimbatore. During his tenure as the Commissioner of Coimbatore City, he introduced computer literacy programs in various schools in association with Lead India 2020, and also conducted various karate camps for people of poor economic conditions. In April 2012, he was promoted to ADGP of Prisons, Tamil Nadu, and later he was appointed as the ADGP of Railways. In March 2019, he was promoted as the DGP of Railways, and in June 2021, he took charge as the DGP of Tamil Nadu Police. He has participated in various sports activities such as swimming, cycling, shooting, and athletics. In December 2004, he represented India for the 100 meters event in Asian Masters Athletic Championships, Bangkok. He has also written various books such as You Too Can Become an IPS Officer and A Guide to Health and Happiness. He has won many prestigious awards such as the Chief Minister's Medal for Excellence in Public Service and President's Police Medal for Distinguished Service. I would now like to call upon Dr. Sailendra Babu to address the gathering.
Thank you, Bharat, for giving a very generous introduction about me. Hi, students. Good morning. This is the first day of your college. Good morning. Yes, thank you very much. This enthusiasm, this can be a secret of success. Enthusiasm, no? The desire to be in a place, to be happy in the first day. So let me congratulate you, first of all, to choose engineering as your career option and this college as your career college. So I must also thank Mrs. Thangam, Meghanathan Madam, for giving this very special opportunity to meet the first year students of Rajalakshmi Engineering College. I say this is an opportunity because meeting people like you in a huge number is a very special opportunity where I can really share some thoughts with you. So therefore I thank her, I thank the principal, Dr. Murugesan, I thank Mr. Abhay Kumar, who has met me. Abhay, where is Abhay? He met me, yes. Thank you very much for inviting me to the first day. Supposed to be, what do you call, orientation day? Introduction, or what do you call this day? Initiation. Orientation, okay, that's a good idea. Orientation day. Orientation day is first day, therefore I like to thank them. So just for giving an opportunity, I am thanking them. I am asking you students, have you thanked your mother this morning? Or your father this morning when you left the home? How many of you really thanked your mother? Please raise your hands. Very few, okay? Yes, just imagine how much effort she would have taken for getting an admission for you in this college, for mobilizing all the fund to making you get ready for joining a college. Do you agree, sir? How much effort? For a father and mother, it's a mission. It's a project. It's a project. So Mr. Vasudevan will be knowing about project, okay? Projects. Projects involve several things. I am heading the police department of Tamil Nadu. We have several projects. Projects take a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of people, and a lot of effort. And sometimes we fail in the project. A lot of adjustments, a lot of course corrections. So your engineering degree is a big project. This project is engineered by two important people in your life, your mother and father. Therefore, you should today, when you go back home, say, thank you, Mom, for all the things you have done for 17 years. And get me admission in one of the best colleges in Chennai City. You know why? Because you are a grateful person. Human beings are generally grateful people. You must prove that you are a thankful man or woman by telling you, give a nice hug to your mom and tell, Mom, I like the first day in my college. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 100 times you tell. It's good. It's good for your health. It's good for the health of your mother and father. It's good for the health of your whole family. It's the health of the college, the health of the whole country. Number one point, be thankful, okay? So, I am going to give you, so this is the first day, orientation day. First day is very important. Sometimes I ask a question to the students, what is the most important day in your life? I ask this, Bharat, can you tell me what is the most important day in your life? Saranya didn't come. Huh? I saw the name Saranya. She didn't come. She's late, huh? Okay. Saranya, can you tell me what is the most important day in your life?
Important day?
Day in your life.
I'd probably say a day when I finished my boards and realized like my school life was over.
Okay. It's a good answer. Please tell me.
I realized when my school life was over, the day my boards got over.
Your votes are over.
My board exams, they got over.
Oh. Board exams are okay. Okay. Very limited. Very limited. Very limited vision. So you are free from the board examination. Okay. She thinks the board examination is the biggest problem in her life. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me tell you, there will be much more serious problems you will have in your life. I will guarantee you. Board exam is nothing, my dear daughter. You know how many problems I have right now? What is going on in my head, do you know? You don't know. That's the problem. Okay. Anyway, my board exams are over. I'm happy. My NEET exams are over. I'm happy. My final year exams are over. I'm happy. That's the most important day. Okay, nice. And you?
My first day of college.
Okay, I like this. My first day in my college today. I mean, 3 years before. Okay. That means this is the most important day in your life. Okay. Most people say my birthday is the most important day. My birthday. I admit that. Birthday is a very important occasion. But I tell you, there are 2 days that are very important in your life. One is the day you are born. Nobody can deny that. Okay? That's why we celebrate birthday. The second day, that's not the day you are dying, no. Because we don't know when we die. And after that, nothing matters. After death, nothing matters. The second most important day in your life will be the day you realize why you are born. The day you realize why you are born, what's the purpose of your life and the meaning of your life. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the very important days in your life. I'm saying this because of one reason, that, aeroplane, how many people have flown in your lifetime? எத்தனை பேர் விமானத்தில் பறந்திருக்கிறீங்க? Okay. In the aeroplane, first they bring the aircraft to the runway. இந்த மாதிரி இருக்குங்க runway. இதில் கொண்டு நிறுத்துவாங்க விமானத்தை முதல்ல. அப்போ அவங்களுக்கு alignment சொன்னாங்கல்ல, orientation. அந்த அலைன்மெண்ட் ரைட் எப்படி நிப்பாட்டுவாங்க? ஓகே, மீனம் பக்கத்தில் எப்படி தான் நிப்பாட்டுவாங்க? ஒரு 5 டிகிரி இப்படி நிப்பாட்டினான்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், நேராக வயக்காட்டு தான் போகும் விமானம். First they will orient the flight, then they take off. So first day, your orientation, how you are aligned in the runway is very important. If you are slightly off the mark, you will go somewhere. So you should be properly parked. That's the idea of this orientation day. And when the pilots, they will have a paper in there. if you see the pilots in the aeroplane fascinates me very much. You know, every day, very often I go to the airport, I fly, I'll ask, what is the aircraft, what is the name? So this is Boeing, this is Airbus 320, 380 is a big one. Sometimes 3777, from Chennai to New York City you can go, non-stop. And my brother-in-law is flying that 1777. I asked him, how is the aeroplane, how is the fuel tank? He said the fuel tank is like a swimming pool. Aeroplane 777, if you open the fuel tank, it is like a swimming pool. 100,000 liters of petrol, aviation fuel. So they have a paper in the front of an aircraft, and that is called flight plan. Flight plan. An aeroplane pilot in Chennai, he will know he is in Chennai at 8:52. He's parking in the taxi. 8:53, he must move. 8:54, he would have flown 1,000 meters above sea level. And he must turn and go to New Delhi through Hyderabad, okay, through Lucknow to New Delhi. If he does not have the flight plan, just imagine a pilot without a flight plan. From Chennai, he is taking off. He does not know where he wants to go. The student first day in Rajalakshmi Engineering College does not know where he wants to go. He knows he has come from Nanganallur. She knows she is coming from Nanganallur, but she does not know where she wants to go. She wants to go to New York City, California, London, Paris, or Japan. If she does not know, then just imagine a pilot at 8:53. He does not know where he wants to go. And there are 150 people in the aeroplane, 250 people, maybe a lot of children in the aeroplane. He does not know where he wants to go. It is a disaster. What do you call this? Disaster. அதுதான். எனவே இந்த முதல் நாள் எங்கே போக வேண்டும்? முதல்ல நம்ம எங்கே இருந்து வர்றோம் அது தெரியணும். எங்கே போறோம் அப்படின்னு தெரியணும். The first day is the most important day, my dear boys and girls. Think a lot of thinking about you. What's the purpose of your life? Where is I am coming from? Where I want to go? இதுதான் இன்றைக்கு நீ செய்ய வேண்டியது. நாம் யார், நம்ம திறமைகள் என்ன, நம்ம பிரச்சனைகள் என்ன, நம்ம திறமையின்மைகள் என்ன, நம்ம சூழ்நிலை என்ன, நம்ம எங்கே போகணும். நல்ல இடத்துக்கு வந்திருக்கிறோம், நல்ல காலேஜ் வந்திருக்கிறோம், இதை நீங்கள் முடிவு பண்ணுங்கள். This is the first day orientation day. This is my message. Have a flight plan. This is my message. Okay, madam? I given a message. உங்களுக்கு ஒரு செயல் திட்டம், விமான ஓட்டிய மாதிரி ஒரு எங்கே போகணுங்கிற ஒரு செயல் திட்டம் வேணும். நம்பர் 1. உங்களுக்கு ஒரு 5 முக்கியமான சீக்ரெட்ஸை சுருக்கமாக சொல்லிட்டு நான் கிளம்பிடுறாங்க. 5 முக்கியமான ரகசியங்கள். Anybody who cannot understand Tamil? அப்படி இருக்காங்களா? தமிழ் தெரியாதவங்க? ஓகே. ஸோ 5 important secrets, 5 முக்கியமான ரகசியங்கள் மட்டும் உங்களுக்கு சொல்லிடுறேன். Then I take leave, since I'm not able to stay for a long time. Number 1, this engineering degree is a very rare opportunity. இந்திய நாட்டில் பிறந்த லட்சக்கணக்கான குழந்தைகளுக்கும் கிடைக்காத பெரிய வாய்ப்பு உங்களுக்கு இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜில் படிக்கிறது கிடைச்சிருக்கு. என்ன சார் இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ், நாங்கள் வந்தோம் கொடுத்தோம் சேர்ந்துட்டோம் அப்படின்னு நினைக்கலாம் இல்லையா? 800,000 students cleared +2 examination in Tamil Nadu. Only 100,000 students joined in an engineering college. Another maybe 1 lakh would have joined arts college. 600,000, 6 லட்சம் +2 மாணவர்கள் கல்லூரிகளிலே சேரவில்லை. ஏன்? காலேஜ் இல்லை நினச்சிங்களா? 500 காலேஜ் இருக்குது இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ், ஃபில்லப் ஆகலை. ஆர்ட்ஸ் காலேஜுக்கும் ஃபில்லப் ஆகலை. அவங்க வீட்டில் வசதி இல்லை. குழந்தைய கொண்டு காலேஜில் சேர்த்தவங்கள மாதிரி அழகு பார்க்குறதுக்கு நம்ம தமிழ்நாட்டிலைங்க, வேற நாட்டில் சொல்லலை, தமிழ்நாட்டில் இன்னைக்கு 6 லட்சம் குழந்தைகளை கொண்டு போய் கல்லூரியில் சேர்ப்பதற்கு அப்பாவுக்கும் அம்மாவுக்கும் வசதி இல்லை. அந்த வசதி உங்கள்கிட்ட இருக்குது, அதில் சேர்த்துட்டாங்க. அப்போ அந்த 6 லட்சம் குழந்தைகளை நாளை காப்பாற்றுறது யாரு? அவங்க வாழ்க்கையில் விளக்கு ஏற்றுறது யாரு? நீங்கள் தான். அதுக்காக தான் நீங்கள் வந்திருக்கீங்க. உங்களை மட்டும் காப்பாற்ற வரல. நீங்கள் you didn't come to take care of your own comfort. You are representing another 600,000 students of Tamil Nadu only. இதுதான் நம்பர் 1. நம்பர் 2, இந்தியாவில் உணவு இல்லாமல், சாப்பாடு இல்லாமல், மருந்து இல்லாமல், வசதிகள் இல்லாமல் ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டும் லட்சக்கணக்கான குழந்தைகள் செத்து போகிறாங்க. நிறைய குழந்தைகள் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் growth. இந்தியாவில் 3 குழந்தைகளில் 1 குழந்தைக்கு உடல் வளர்ச்சியே கிடையாது. You know why? There is no food. மருந்து இல்லாமல் உணவு இல்லாமல் குழந்தைகள் செத்து போயிட்டுருக்காங்க. அந்த சூழ்நிலையில் தான் நீங்கள் காலேஜில் படிக்க வந்திருக்கீங்க. ஏர் கண்டிஷன் ஹால், பஸ்ஸில் வரீங்க, ஏர் கண்டிஷன் ரூம்ஸ், இன்ஜினியரிங், டிகிரி, புக்ஸ், ஸோ மச் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ். உங்களுக்கு இந்த நாடு இவ்வளோ பெரிய பரிசையும் கொடுத்துருக்கு. அப்போ நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணணும்? திருப்பி கொடுக்கணும். நாளைக்கு யூ மஸ்ட் கிவ் இட் பேக் தி சொசைட்டி. ஏன்னா நமக்கு என்ன பண்ணிச்சுன்னு கேட்காதீங்க, நம்ம இந்த சொசைட்டிக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும். அதுதான் இஸ்ரேல் நாட்டில் கேட்குற கேள்வி. வாட் யூ ஹவ் டன் டு திஸ் கண்ட்ரி இஸ் த கொஸ்டின் இன் இஸ்ரேல். அதனால ஒவ்வொரு இஸ்ரேல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டும் ஒரு சோல்ஜர். எவ்ரி இஸ்ரேல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இஸ் சோல்ஜர். ஸோ இட்ஸ் அ வெரி ரேர் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி உங்களுக்கு கிடச்சிருக்கு. நான் வந்து சும்மா இது வந்து வசதிகள் இருக்குது அப்படின்னு மட்டும் இல்லை, இன்ஜினியரிங் மட்டும் இல்லை, இட்ஸ் an opportunity to study science. அறிவியல். கடந்த 500 ஆண்டுகள் ஒவ்வொரு அறிவியல் அறிஞனும் கண்டுபிடிச்ச சர் ஐசக் நியூட்டன், மைக்கேல் ஃபாரடே, பெஞ்சமின் பிராங்க்லின், தாமஸ் ஆல்வா எடிசன், இப்படி அறிவியல் அறிஞர்கள் கண்டுபிடிச்ச மிகப்பெரிய உண்மைகள், ஃபேக்ட்ஸ், அதெல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுக்க போறீங்க. இட்ஸ் a very very exciting. Okay, so number 1 is a rare opportunity. Number 2, ரொம்ப முக்கியமானது. காலேஜில் எதுக்கு படிக்க வரோம்னா, ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்டால் என்ன கேள்வி சொல்லுவீங்க? நாலேஜ். எ ஜாப், ப்ராக்டிக்கலா இல்லைங்களா? ஒரு ஜாப், அதுதான் முக்கியம். நீ பேரண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் படித்து 5 வருஷம் கழிச்சு என் பையனுக்கு வேலை கிடைக்கும், எங்கே சேர்க்கலாம்? அப்போ ராஜலட்சுமி இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ் சேர்த்தா வேலை கிடைக்கும். பிளேஸ்மெண்ட்ஸ் சாதாரண வேலை கிடையாது, நியாயமான நல்ல வேலை கிடைக்கும், அதுதான் முக்கியம். ஏதோ ஒரு கவுன்சிலிங் போயிருக்காங்க, போயிட்டு நாளைக்கு வாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அனுப்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. பையனும் அப்பாவும் ஒவ்வொரு காலேஜாக போய் விசாரிக்கிறாங்க. ஒரு காலேஜில் விசாரிக்கிறாங்க, சார் இந்த காலேஜ் எப்படி? ரொம்ப நல்ல காலேஜ், சூப்பராக, பில்டிங் எல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்குது, கிரவுண்டில் நல்லா இருக்குது, கம்ப்யூட்டர் நிறைய வச்சுருக்காங்க. ஓகே, இந்த காலேஜில் எப்படி பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் எப்படி? சூப்பர் சார், இங்கே போன வருஷம் படித்த எல்லாருக்குமே பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் கிடச்சிருக்குன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கிறாங்க. அப்படியா? வெரி குட். யார்கிட்ட கேட்குறாங்கன்னா, அந்த காலேஜ் வாட்ச்மேன்ட்ட கேட்குறாங்க. எப்படிங்க அவங்க காலேஜ்? ரொம்ப சூப்பர் காலேஜ் சார். எப்படி பிளேஸ்மெண்ட்? அதான் கேட்பாங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ். வாட்ஸ் த கொஸ்டின் தி பேரண்ட்ஸ் ஆஸ்க்? பிளேஸ்மெண்ட். யார்கிட்ட கேட்குறாங்க? காலேஜில் போய் வாட்ச்மேன்ட்ட. எவ்ரிபடி இஸ் பிளேஸ்ட் சார் இன் மை காலேஜ், இன் திஸ் காலேஜ். வாட்ச்மேன் சொல்கிறான். எப்படி சொல்கிறீங்க? நானும் இங்கே தான் சார் படித்தேன், போன வருஷம் நான் இங்கே தான் படித்தேன். அந்த பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் இல்லை, இந்த ரியல் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் வேணும். அப்படின்னா the second point is, my dear students, learning is earning. Please understand this. You will earn as much as you have learned here in this engineering college. You know computer science, you must know programming, program learning, program language, algorithm, big data. You must know what is the trending, what is very important. அது நீங்கள் படித்தால் மட்டும்தான் வேலை கிடைக்கும். ஆனால் ஒன்று சொல்கிறேன், நீங்கள் ஆர்வத்தோட, நான் முதல்ல சொன்ன மாதிரி எந்தூசியாசத்தோட 4 வருஷம் நீங்கள் என்ன படிக்கணுமோ அதை ஒழுங்காக படிச்சிட்டிங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு மாதம் 10 லட்ச ரூபா சம்பளம் கிடைக்குங்க. ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு டெல் யூ. எப்படி சார் சொல்கிறீங்க? எவ்வளோ சம்பளம் வாங்குறாங்க? சம்பளத்துக்குலாம் லிமிட்டே கிடையாதுங்க. நாங்கள் எல்லாம் கவர்மெண்ட்டில் இருக்கிறோம், எங்களுக்கு மட்டும் தான் சம்பளம். ஐஜினா இந்த மாதிரி, கலெக்டர்னா இவ்வளோ, டிஜிபினா இவ்வளோ, அவ்வளோதான். உங்களுக்கு அப்படி கிடையாது. இட்ஸ் நெகோஷியபிள். என்ன மிஸ்டர் வாசுதேவன், உண்டா இல்லையா? கூகுள் சுந்தர் பிச்சைக்கு என்ன சம்பளம்? வாட் எவர் ஹி ஆஸ்க், அவன் கேட்கறது தான் சம்பளம். இன்றைக்கும் அப்படி தான். மெட்ராஸில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பெரிய பெரிய கம்பெனியில் நீங்கள் சிஇஓ வச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா நீங்கள் என்ன கேட்குறீங்களோ அதாங்க சம்பளம். இந்த விமானத்தில் வந்துட்டு இருந்தேன், ஏரோப்ளைனில் வந்துட்டு இருந்தேன், ஒரு ஆள் பக்கத்தில் உட்காந்துருந்தார். சைலேந்திர பாபு சார், நீங்கள் டிஜிபி, உங்களுக்கு என்ன சம்பளம்னு கேட்டார். இந்த சம்பளம் கிடையாது சார், எனக்கு வந்து 40 கோடி சம்பளம் சார். 40 கோடி ரூபாய் சம்பளம், நான் ரிசைன் பண்ணிட்டேன் சார். அப்படி என்ன சார் கம்மியாக போச்சு நினச்சிங்க? கம்மியாக நினச்சிங்களா சார்? இல்லைங்க, எனக்கு போதுங்க, நான் 30 வருஷம் வேலை பார்த்துட்டேன் சார். There is no limit. My dear students, if you really have the knowledge, if you have the skills, if you have the attitude, ரெண்டு முக்கியம். அறிவு வேணும், செய்யக்கூடிய திறமை வேணும், செய்ய வேண்டிய மனசு வேணும். இல்லை மனசில் தான் வேண்டாம் சார், நான் வந்து இன்னைக்கு சாமி கும்பிட போகிறேன்னு சொல்லிட்டிங்கன்னா ஆஃபீஸ் போக மாட்டேன், எங்கள் ஊரில் கடை வெட்டுறாங்க அதை பார்க்க போகிறேன், ஊரில் திருவிழா, இல்லை அந்த குழந்தைக்கு பர்த்டே பார்க்க போகிறேன்னா அவன் நீ போட வேற ஆள் வச்சு வேலை பார்க்கலான்னு சொல்லுவான் இல்லைங்களா? ஸோ நாலேஜ், ஸ்கில் அண்ட் ஆட்டிடியூட். நான் எவ்வளோ சொன்னாலும் உங்களுக்கு புரியாது. ஐ வில் ஷோ எ வீடியோ ஆஃப் தன்மை பக்ஷி, 12-year-old man, already employed. Okay? Can you show the video, please? This will tell you in the next 4 years.
Oh, well, yes, I do. Thank you.
You do? At 13, you have your own business card. Okay, that's a nice start. I'll get in touch with you later.
Sure.
What do you do?
Oh, well, mainly I like to call myself a software and cognitive developer because I love developing with cognitive computing and artificial intelligence. I am an algorithmist. I love working with designing and implementing algorithms. I'm a keynote and TEDx speaker. I'm an author. I've written a book and I'm working on another one about IBM Watson. And of course, I'm also an IBM champion for cloud and honorary IBM cloud advisor.
Where did
Hang
I
on
go
a second.
wrong?
Someone just get me a flannel coat down. Do you go to school?
Well, I'm currently homeschooled in grade 8, going to grade 9 now.
Wow. Okay, so you're bright. Artificial intelligence, it's taking over the world. Is that fair to say?
Well, you see, that's actually one thing that I believe a lot of people have, this sort of misconception that artificial intelligence is this technology that was made to replace humans, that really everything we do, whether it be, our jobs or whatever we do at home every day. But really what I believe is that artificial intelligence was developed and is continuing to be developed for the sole purpose of really augmenting our life and amplifying our skills or capabilities and what we can do every day.
But what about when the computers actually learn that they're better than us?
Well, you see, that's sort of called a singularity of artificial intelligence, at which point artificial intelligence has surpassed human intelligence to the point that we cannot control
can
it.
Google and
But
figure
really what
later.
I believe at this point,
Yeah, you can Google and find him out little later. Tanmay Bakshi is only 12 years of age. His salary is $1.5 million. இவருக்கு சம்பளம் வந்து 10 கோடி ரூபாங்க. ஆர்டிஃபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் என்ன சொல்ல போறாங்கன்னா இன்னும் ஒரு 50 வருஷம் 10 வருஷம் 20 வருஷம் கழிச்சு கார் ஓட்டுறதுக்கு டிரைவருக்கெல்லாம் வேலையே கிடைக்காது. ஏன்? டிரைவரே தேவையில்லை. விமானம் ஓட்டி அவருக்கும் வேலை வராது. Sometimes even surgeries can be performed by the artificial intelligence, the robots. அதெல்லாம் பண்ண வேண்டியது யாரு? ரோபோ பண்ண வேண்டியது யாரு? நீங்க தான். அந்த ரோபோ பண்றது தான் வேலை. ரோபோ வேலையை பார்த்துரும். ஸோ இந்த ஃபியூச்சரில் எது ட்ரெண்ட் ஆகுது, எது மெஷின் லேர்னிங், விச் இஸ் மெஷின் லேர்னிங், விச் இஸ் ஆர்டிஃபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ், அதை நீங்கள் செலக்ட் பண்ணி அதை கற்றுக்கிட்டிங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு என்ன வேணாலும் கிடைக்கும், எவ்வளோ வேணாலும் சம்பளம் கிடைக்கும். கற்றுக்கிறது எப்படி? நீங்கள் சொல்லலாம் தன்மை பக்ஷி அமெரிக்காவில் இருக்காருங்க, அப்பா அம்மாலாம் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாங்க. இன்றைக்கி அது எல்லாமே வேண்டாங்க. ஒரு பெரிய யூனிவர்சிட்டி இருக்குது. அந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டி நான் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ண போகிறேன். அது அந்த கூகுள். You can learn anything in this world. My mobile phone. If you want to listen to the best speaker in the world, I just Google, I listen. When I am traveling in 3 hours, I can finish one book. You can learn all by yourself. There are teachers to guide you, help you, but ultimately you must learn. So, இது போன்ற வித்தைகளை கற்றுக்கொண்டால் உங்களுக்கு என்ன வேலை வாங்கி கிடைக்கும், எங்கே கிடைக்கும். ஆனால் இந்த 3-4 ஆண்டுகள் நீங்கள் அந்த கல்வியை கற்க வேண்டும், knowledge and skill. Number 3, I told you, you are a rare opportunity. I told you that learning is earning. I told you, number 3, ஒரு சின்ன சீக்கிரத்துக்குள்ள ஒரு சீக்கிரம் குழந்தைகளே, மாணவர்களே, உங்கள் லைஃப்பில் வந்து லேர்னிங் வந்து ஒரு கஷ்டமாக தென்படலாம். நிறைய பேர் கஷ்டமாக தென்படலாம். நான் முதல்ல சொன்ன நீங்கள் கற்றுக் கொடுக்கக்கூடியது சயின்ஸ், என்ஜினியரிங். எனக்கு சயின்ஸ் ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். என் சயின்ஸை பற்றி ஏதாவது புதுசாக கேள்விப்பட்டது என்னது ஏதுன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்க போப்பேன். ஒரு குறைந்தபட்ச ஆர்வம் உங்களுக்கு இருந்ததுன்னா எதையும் கற்றுக்கொள்ளலாம். இஃப் யூ ஹேவ் த கியூரியாசிட்டி, யூ கேன் லேர்ன் எனிதிங் இன் திஸ் வேர்ல்ட். இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு லேர்ன் ஃப்ரெஞ்ச் லாங்குவேஜ், யூ கேன் லேர்ன். இஃப் யூ லேர்ன் கம்ப்யூட்டர் லாங்குவேஜ், பைத்தான் லாங்குவேஜ், யூ கேன் லேர்ன் எனிதிங். நீங்கள் நான் நேற்றுக்கு ஆஃபீஸில் வந்துட்டு இருந்தேன். சும்மா ஒருத்தன் வந்து பாலத்தை எட்டி பார்த்தான், மோட்டார் சைக்கிள் நிப்பாட்டிட்டு சும்மா வேடிக்கை பார்த்தான். அங்கே போகிறவன் எல்லாம் அந்த மோட்டார் சைக்கிள் நிறுத்தி பார்க்குறான். அங்கே ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. நீங்கள் வேணால் ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிளுக்கு இன்றைக்கி சண்டே ஒரு மோட்டார் சைக்கிள் எடுத்துகிட்டு போய் சென்னையில் ஏதாவது பாலத்துக்கு பக்கத்தில் போய் இப்படி பார்த்துட்டே இருந்து பாருங்கம்மா. ரோட்டில் போகிறவன் எல்லாமே வரும் நிற்பான். வாட் இஸ் திஸ்? திஸ் இஸ் கியூரியாசிட்டி. என்ன ஆகிப்போச்சு? யாராவது விழுந்துட்டாங்களா, செத்துட்டாங்களா அப்படின்னு பார்க்குறதுக்கு நிற்பாங்களா, நிற்க மாட்டாங்களா? Mere curiosity. I can give you a lot of 1-hour story or 1-hour lecture on this, but I can still drive home the point by giving you a small video. Please listen to this. This you will understand what is curiosity.
He knows a lot, huh?
Everything. Also, some planes have a ram air turbine.
A ram air turbine, Adam?
Yeah.
And what does that do?
It gets emergency systems back on if the engines fail.
Okay.
Then the ram air turbine can help to bring back the systems.
To bring back the systems to control the aircraft.
Yeah. But due to the no engine power, the landing gear doors will not come up.
Okay.
After that, you have to do something else to lower the flaps.
Oh, you have to do something else to lower the flaps?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to lower them by gravity alone.
Okay. Okay.
You have to drop the gear by gravity alone.
Uh-huh.
And if you have no hydraulics and your plane is banking right, you reduce the engine. You reduce engine 1 and increase engine 2.
Okay.
Then the plane will go level again.
Oh, wow. It's called asymmetrical power, yeah?
Yeah.
How old are you?
5 years, 11 months.
Get out of here.
Really?
No way. Bless you. Bless you.
You're so smart. My God, you
Bless
will be
you.
like, what you gonna do actually when you grow
Mashallah.
up? Not pilot, but what do you
No.
wanna be?
I will be a captain,
Yes.
just like you.
Yes. Better than me. Better than me, yeah?
Yeah,
I can't wait to fly with you. Will you remember me?
yeah,
You will?
yeah. What's
Okay.
your name?
Samar.
Summer.
Samar, will you remember that? Okay. I need to meet your parents.
Okay, yeah.
All right?
So, look at the young fellow. He knows more about an aeroplane than the captain himself. Such a very young age. Why? Because he is curious. You know Stephen Hawking? Stephen Hawking is a scientist and a man who has popularized science among students like you. He was in the wheelchair for a long, long time. உங்களுக்காகவே வாழ்ந்தான் ஒரு பெரிய விஞ்ஞானி ஸ்டீஃபன் ஹாக்கின். படிச்சு பாருங்க, அவன் படிக்கிறதே ஒரு பெரிய இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன். டோன்ட் லுக் அட் யுவர் ஷூஸ், லுக் அட் த ஸ்டார்ஸ். அவன் சொன்னான், கீழே குனிஞ்சு பார்க்காதடா, வானத்தை பார். லுக் அட் த ஸ்டார்ஸ். ட்ரை டு மேக் சென்ஸ் how the nature works. Be curious. இயற்கை எப்படி செயல்படுகிறது என்பதை சிந்தித்து பார். இந்த மைக் எப்படி ஒர்க் பண்ணுது, இந்த எலக்ட்ரிக் லைட் எப்படி ஒர்க் பண்ணுது, கார் எப்படி ஒர்க் பண்ணுது, பஸ் எப்படி ஒர்க் பண்ணுது, கம்ப்யூட்டர் எப்படி ஒர்க் பண்ணுது. இவ்வளோ சின்ன மொபைல் ஃபோனுக்குள்ள ஆப்பிள் ஐஃபோன் 124 மெமரி சொல்கிறாங்க. இதில் என்னென்ன விஷயங்கள் இருக்குது, எப்படி இதுக்குள்ளே வச்சிருக்காங்க. How is it possible to store so much information, so much data? How do they do that? I make a call from here to my sister in Canada. How does it go? Why is it going very fast? What is the speed of light? What is electromagnetic waves? எப்படி போகுது, எப்படி கனடா போயிட்டு திருப்பி வருது, ஏன் நம்ம வந்து ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லாமல் கேட்குறோம். கொஞ்சம் curiosity. Stephen Hawking, don't look at your shoes, look at the stars. Try to make sense of what you are seeing. Be curious. கொஞ்சம் ஆர்வம் காட்டினா போதும், படிப்பு வந்துருங்க. அதுக்கு மேலே நான் சொல்ல விரும்பவில்லை. Next. I told you it's the rare opportunity. I told you that learning is earning. I told you that if you are curious, you can learn. Number 4, most of the Indian students, நிறைய பேர் நம்ம நாட்டில், most of the Indian students generally don't do well in education, in job, and in life because they don't understand the importance of time. Time. One way, you people, first year students of Rajalakshmi Engineering College, are more powerful, more resourceful, more richer. அப்படி வேர்டு இருக்கா? இல்லை, more rich or richer than us. இங்கே உட்காந்துருக்க மேடத்தையோ எங்களையோ விட மிகப்பெரிய பலசாலிகள் பணக்காரங்க நீங்க தான். ஏன் தெரியுமா? எங்கள்கிட்ட எல்லாட்டையும் இருக்காத ஒரு சொத்து உங்கள்கிட்ட இருக்கு. என்ன சொத்து? நேரம். நேரம். You have a lot of time. You are just 17 years of age. You have a rare resource, capital. எக்கனாமிக்ஸில் சொன்ன அவர் தெரியும், கேபிட்டல் என்னங்க நல்ல வார்த்தை, வெஞ்சர் கேபிட்டலிஸ்ட், நல்ல வார்த்தைங்க. கேபிட்டல் மூலதனம். மூலதனம். நல்ல உடம்பு இருந்ததுன்னா அது நல்ல கேபிட்டல், நல்ல மனநிலை இருக்குதுன்னா நல்ல கேபிட்டல், நிறைய சொத்து இருக்குதுன்னா அது கேபிட்டல், நல்ல நற்பெயர் இருக்கா அதுவும் ஒரு கேபிட்டலுங்க. யூடியூப்ல ஒரு வீடியோ போட்டிங்கன்னா நிறைய பேர் பார்த்தாங்கன்னா நீ பணக்காரன் தான். அங்கே ஏதோ ஒரு ஊரில் ஒரு ஆள் சமையல் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு, கிராமத்தில் சமையல். இப்போ அவர் தான் ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸான மனிதனா, அவர் நிறைய பணம் சம்பாதிச்சிட்டார் அதன் மூலமாக. அது ஒரு அவருடைய கேபிட்டல். ஒரு டீச்சருக்கு நல்லா டீச் பண்ண தெரியுதுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். ஒரு +2 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு டீச் பண்ணுறாரு, ஐஐடி ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்கு எல்லாம் கோச் பண்ணுறாருன்னா அவருக்கும் அது ஒரு பெரிய கேபிட்டல். ஐ மீன் ரைட் மேடம்? கேபிட்டல். ஏதாவது ஒரு விஷயம் நல்லா பண்ண தெரியும்னா அது ஒரு கேபிட்டல். ஸோ இந்த நேரம் என்பது மிகப்பெரிய விஷயம். அதை நீங்கள் அந்த நேரத்தை வீணடிக்காதீங்க. இந்த 4 years, pay attention to English language. Pay attention to your engineering degree. Pay attention to program. கம்ப்யூட்டர் லாங்குவேஜ் என்ன கற்றுக்கணும் அதை மட்டும் கற்றுக்குங்க. only for that. there is no time for anything else. gossiping, அரட்டை அடிக்கிறதுக்கு நேரம் இல்லை. சினிமா நேரம் இல்லை. சீரியல் நேரம் இல்லை. கம்ப்யூட்டர் கேம்ஸ் நோ, அதுக்கெல்லாம் நேரம் இல்லை. I am in a hurry. I am in a hurry to make my name known to the world. இந்த பூமிக்கும் இந்தியாவுக்கும் உலகத்துக்கும் எனது பேரை அறியப்படுத்துகிற எனக்கு அவசரத்தில் இருக்கிற எனக்கு நேரம் இல்லை. I don't have a time, my dear. Time is very precious. நான் கணக்கு போட்டு பார்த்தேன். ஒருவேளை சுந்தர் பிச்சை இன்னைக்கு 1200 கோடி ரூபாய் சம்பளம் வாங்குறாருன்னா அவர் இங்கே படிக்கிற காலத்தில் கல்லூரியில் 5 ஆண்டுகள் ஐஐடி கடக்பூர் நினைக்கிறேன், கடக்பூரில் ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டுக்கும் அவர் படித்த படிப்பினுடைய ஒர்த் என்ன அப்படி பார்த்தா 1 மணி நேரம் அவருக்கு முயற்சி 1 கோடி ரூபாய். புரியுதா உங்களுக்கு? இந்த 1 மணி நேரம் இங்கே ஓரியன்டேஷன் நடக்குது, அதுக்கு ஆன செலவு, அதுக்கான அதோடைய மதிப்பு 1 கோடி ரூபாய். எனக்கு வாடா சினிமா பார்க்க போகலாம், நல்லா பயங்கர சினிமா இருக்குன்னு கூப்பிட்டானா போகாதீங்க. டேய் எனக்கு 3 கோடி ரூபாய் லாஸ்டா. எப்படி போகிறதுக்கு 1/2 மணி நேரம், வர்றதுக்கு 1/2 மணி நேரம், சினிமா 2 மணி நேரம், 3 மணி நேரம், 3 கோடி லாஸ். போவீங்களா? புரிஞ்சுக்குங்க, வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஒரு சில நினைக்கலாம் நான் சாதாரண குடும்பம் தான் சார், நான் ஏழை தான் சார், எனக்கு என்ன சார் இருக்கு, நான் என்ன சார் பெருசாக சாதிக்க முடியும். அது ஒரு மென்டாலிட்டி. சரி இந்த ஏழையை சொல்கிறேன்ல, ஆமாம் நான் ஏழை தான், அதில் தான் இருக்குது. சரி இந்த 2 கண்ணையும் கொடுத்துரு, 2 கோடி ரூபா பணம் தரேன் அப்படின்னு நேராக சொன்னால் கொடுப்போமா? கொடுக்க மாட்டேன் இல்லைங்க. இந்த சுண்டரில் 1000 கோடி கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, நான் கொடுக்க மாட்டேன். கண்ணை கூட 2 கோடினா கொடுக்க மாட்டேன். அப்போ கண்ணுக்கு மட்டும் விலை என்ன இருக்குது? கண் இருக்குது, காது இருக்குது, மூக்கு இருக்குது. ஸோ we are not poor. It's nothing wrong in to be born as a poor either, but to die as a poor man is a sin, is a crime. Abdul Kalam said. அப்துல் கலாம் சொன்னாரு, ஏழையாக பிறப்பதில் தவறில்லை, ஏழையாக இறந்து போவது மாபெரும் குற்றம். ஸோ நம்ம ஏழை செத்து போகக்கூடாது. அதுக்கு நீங்கள் செய்ய வேண்டியதெல்லாம் முயற்சி. யூ மஸ்ட் டேக் ஆக்ஷன். இட்ஸ் வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் தட் யூ ஷால் மேக் யூஸ் ஆஃப் யுவர் டைம். தயவு செஞ்சு வீண் வேலைகளில் போய் சேர்ந்து நேரத்தை வீணடிக்காதீங்க. நமக்கு நேரம் இல்லை. நான் முதல்ல சொன்னேன், 500 ஆண்டுகள் கண்டுபிடிச்ச விஷயங்கள்லாம் நீங்கள் தெரிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டிய இருக்கிறது. கல்வி என்பது கண்டுபிடிப்பு. எஜுகேஷன் இஸ் டிஸ்கவரி. யூ மஸ்ட் டிஸ்கவர் வாட் எவர் சர் ஐசக் நியூட்டன் டிட். யூ மஸ்ட் டிஸ்கவர் வாட் தாமஸ் ஆல்வா எடிசன் டிட். யூ மஸ்ட் டிஸ்கவர் த மேன் ஹூ ஹஸ் இன்வென்டட் த கம்ப்யூட்டர். You must discover so many things in short period of 4 years. There is no time. உங்களுக்கு இந்த நேரம் பத்தாது. Actually really 4 years is not sufficient to learn real engineering, the development of science over a period of time. மிகப்பெரிய கண்டுபிடிப்புகள்லாம் கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டாங்க, அதை நீங்க கண்டுபிடிக்கணும், கத்துக்கிறது இல்லை. You must also discover. அது இந்த 4 ஆண்டுகளில் முடியாது, நேரம் பத்தாது. Be in a hurry. தயவு செஞ்சு இந்த சினிமா இந்த மாதிரி கூத்துக்கெல்லாம் போகாதீங்க. அங்கே என்னங்க சொல்ல போகிறான்? பூமி எப்படி உருண்டையாக இருக்குன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சதை சொல்ல போகிறானா? Are they going to teach you about how the computer has evolved? பூமி உருண்டைன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது பெரிய விஞ்ஞானங்க. Galilei, the science, the father of modern science தான் கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணான். அது வரைக்கும் கன்ஃபார்மே ஆகலை. டாலமி சொன்னான் பூமி தான், the earth is the center of the universe. டாலமி அதுலேருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சது. எவ்வளோ பெரிய விஞ்ஞானம். ஒருத்தனை கொன்னே போட்டாங்க. ஜியோதினோ ப்ரூனை சொன்னான், the earth revolves around the sun. Sun is the center of the universe. Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. அந்த ஆர்டர்லாம் இருக்கு. படத்தை போட்டு காட்டினான். இது கிறிஸ்டியன் ஐடியாலஜிக்கு எகென்ஸ்ட் ஆனது, பைபிளுக்கு எகென்ஸ்டாக இருக்குது. இவனை உடனடியாக தூக்கிலிட்டு கொல்லுங்கள், எரிச்சு கொல்லுங்கன்னு எரிச்சே கொண்டானுங்க. There are a lot of people who died for science. Lot of people who are tortured for exposing science. அந்த மாதிரி சயின்ஸை கற்றுக்கிறது நேரம் இல்லை. So don't waste your time. Okay, number 4. Number 5. It's very very important, my dear boys and girls. It is possible for you to achieve anything in your life. உங்கள் வாழ்க்கையில் எது வேணாலும் சாதிக்கலாங்க. அதுக்கான எல்லா ரிசோர்ஸ் உங்கள்கிட்ட இருக்குது. நேரம் இருக்குது, மூளை இருக்குது, உங்கள் நல்ல பெற்றோர்கள் இருக்கிறாங்க. ஆனால் இது யார் சாதிக்கிறது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கடைசியில் நீங்கள் தான். யூ ஆர் த கேப்டன் ஆஃப் யுவர் ஷிப். யூ ஆர் த லீடர் ஆஃப் யுவர் லைஃப். யூ ஆர் த ரைட்டர் ஆஃப் யுவர் ஸ்டோரி. நீங்கள் இந்த உலகத்தில் ஏதாவது சாதிக்கணும்னு ஆசைப்பட்டீங்கன்னா இந்த உலகத்தில் யாருமே நீங்கள் நினைக்கிறத கொண்டு வந்து உங்கள் கையில் கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க, முடியாது. உங்கள் அப்பாவுக்கு அம்மாவுக்கு என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? காலேஜில் சேர்ப்பாங்க, ஃபீஸை கட்டுவாங்க, துணிமணி வாங்கி கொடுப்பாங்க, அதுதான் முடியும். அதுக்கு மேலே பெரிய சாதனைகள், அமெரிக்காவுக்கு போகணும், மைக்ரோசாஃப்ட் கம்பெனியில் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும், கூகுளில் போய் சேரணும், டெல்சா கம்பெனியில் போய் சேரணும், எலன் மஸ்கினுடைய டெப்டியாக போய் சேரணும்னு நீங்கள் நினச்சிங்கன்னா அது யாராலையும் முடியாது. மேடத்தாலையும் பண்ணி தர முடியாது, பிரின்சிபல் சார் நினைச்சாலும் முடியாது, நான் நினைச்சாலும் முடியாது. அது உங்களால் மட்டும்தான் முடியும். You are the most important person in your life. Please understand this. Don't misunderstand you. Don't underestimate you. Particularly girls. I'm a policeman. If somebody is not liking you anymore, forget about it. If somebody is not loving you anymore, forget him. There are hundreds of other fellows who are much, much better than him. Okay? Don't brood over that. Don't make your estimation come down. Give a lot of importance to you. It's very important. Love yourself. Respect yourself first. If somebody doesn't want us, it doesn't matter. Why do you want him to come and, to like you, to be friends with you? If a friend is leaving you, leave it. Don't get upset because you are a much, much larger man. You are a much, much resourceful person. You are an illustrious person. You have a lot of pride. You have a lot of future. உங்களுக்கு பெரிய எதிர்காலம் இருக்கிறது, நிறைய ஆற்றல்கள் இருக்கிறது, பெரிய இடத்துக்கு நீங்கள் போக முடியும். சின்ன சின்ன விஷயங்கள் உங்களுடைய நேரத்தை வீணாக்காதீர்கள். You don't spend a lot of time in unnecessary things. Why I am saying this is people have very low estimation of themselves. தங்களை பற்றி குறைந்தபட்ச மதிப்புள்ளவர்கள் மட்டும்தான் மற்றவர்கள் நம்மளை நேசிக்க வேண்டும், இல்லைன்னா நான் செத்துருவேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த மாதிரிலாம் நினைக்கக்கூடாது. You build your character, build your capacity, build your reputation in the college itself. The way you develop yourself, there should be a lot of fans in your college. நீங்க வளர்ந்து வரக்கூடிய விதம், computer knowledge, ability to speak, ability to have relationship with people. A lot of boys and girls will fall in love with you. They should think you are a superstar. In this college itself, there should be a fan club for you. நீங்கள் நான் சொல்லக்கூடிய இந்த ரகசியங்களை புரிந்து கொண்டு உங்களுக்குள்ள திறமைகளை வளர்த்து கொண்டால், நேரத்தை பயன்படுத்தி கொண்டால், இந்த வாய்ப்பை பயன்படுத்தி கொண்டால், உங்கள் வீட்டிலே உங்களுக்கு என்று ஒரு ரசிகர் மன்றம் தோன்றும். இந்த ரசிகர் மன்றம் யார் தலைவி யார் தெரியுமா? உங்கள் அம்மா தான். இந்த ரசிகர் மன்றத்துடைய தலைவன் யார் தெரியுமா? உங்கள் அப்பா தான். முதல் செமஸ்டரில் 4 பாடத்தில் ஃபஸ்ட் ரேங்க் வாங்கி, அல்லது ஒரு அதிகமான மார்க், எல்லாரும் ஃபஸ்ட் ரேங்க் வாங்க முடியாது. ஓகே, சென்டம் வாங்கிட்டு போய் உங்கள் அம்மாட்ட காட்டி பாருங்க, மாம் லுக் அட் திஸ், திஸ் இஸ் ஹையஸ்ட் மார்க் இன் த காலேஜ். ஓகே, ஐ ஆம் யுவர் டாட்டர், ஐ ஆம் யுவர் சன். கூட்டு பாருங்க, வீட்டில் ஹாப்பினஸ் வந்துருங்க. There's a lot of happiness in the college. There's a lot of hope for the future. வாழ்க்கையில் ரொம்ப முக்கியமானது, எதிர்காலத்தில் நமக்கு ஒரு நல்ல எதிர்காலம் இருக்கிறது என்கிற நம்பிக்கை என்பது மிகப்பெரியது. எல்லா இளைஞன் மனதில் இருக்கணும். I have a lot of future. I am going to, மகாத்மா காந்தி சொன்ன மாதிரி அவர் சொன்னார், in a small way, in a small way we can shake the world. ஒரு சின்ன அளவில் இந்த பூமியை நம்ம அசைச்சு காட்டலாம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னார். யாரு? மகாத்மா காந்தி. So my dear boys and girls, it's possible for you to do anything. There is nothing in this world you cannot do. There is nothing in this world you cannot have. There is nothing in this world you cannot be. There is nothing in this world you cannot be. There is nothing in this world you cannot have. There is nothing in this world you can't do. I'm very sure that the Orientation Day, you make a strong resolution that I am going to be one of the greatest men in the whole world, and I have a great future. I'll work for that 24/7, and I'll prove myself to be somebody in this world. Thank you very much, and wish you all the best for this grand opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your very inspiring speech. I now request our beloved chairperson to honor our chief guest with a memento. Thank you. I request the audience to stand up to honor our chief guest. A leader is one who lifts a person's vision to high heights, raises a person's performance to a higher standard, and builds a personality beyond its normal limitations. We feel proud to say that we have one such personality among us, the respected chairperson of Rajalakshmi Group of Institutions, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan. She has always been the beacon of our hope and an inspiration for everyone to be a better version of themselves. The admiration that she commands from everyone speaks for itself. I now request our beloved chairperson to address the gathering.
Good morning. Hearty welcome to all of you present here on this very important day of your life, one of the important days of your life, stepping into the portals of higher education. My welcome and hearty congratulations that you made it up to the higher education so far. And you had, of course, a very wonderfully articulated motivational speech by the earlier speaker, the chief guest, and I hope all of you would have enjoyed it. And I have a very very short issues to, talk to you about. This is the 25th or 26th batch, I'm not too sure, of 26th batch of students coming into the portals of Rajalakshmi Education. And we've seen batches after batches of students coming in just looking exactly like you. The day one is all about all anxious, curious to know what is there for the 4 years for me here. And we also see the same sort of batches that are going out on the graduation day. So these 2 days are very, very important in your lives as well as in our lives. When I say our lives, I mean all the teachers and the management and the support staff who are here in the campus, who help you out to realize whatever dreams that you have today. I would like to just put it like this. See, from school to campus, you all have been in the school years in the past 12 years. From LKG till +2, you've been in certain systems of schools where they've brought you up very well. And I congratulate all your school teachers for having done this wonderful job of preparing you people well for the higher education portals. And I have only few things, like, there are some things that there is going to be small incremental value in your life in these 4 years. What are they? Let's just say, age-wise, you are going to go up by 4 more years. And knowledge and skill sets, we expect it to go up in these 4 years. That is what you all are here for. The knowledge and engineering and all the skill sets that will come along with that. Please understand the difference between knowledge and skill sets. And we definitely expect you to improve your communication standards. Some of you may be really good in communication as of now, but there is always scope for improvement in everything. So communication skills are very important. Now we have Mr. Vasu who will speak to you all right after me about the industry's expectations and what we expect in your thing to go up. The next thing is the awareness of the world around you. The world around you has been very, very different so far. You all probably went to a school that is at the max 10 or 15 minutes distance from your house. A lot of children might not have traveled an hour. Now you'll have to learn to travel 1 or plus hours up and down. See how you can use this timing of, you just can't, this is something that you cannot help it. Like some of you who live in the hostel, of course, you have this advantage of whatever additional time you have to put it to the best use. And those who are traveling, I think almost all the buses are air conditioned, made as comfortable as possible, but you can use it for learning something on your phone, bring a good book and read, do so much you can do within that time. So awareness of the world around you, like as I started, you all went to a school that is very nearby, now you're having to commute a long distance. And the world around you was very, very small in the sense your parents, your students, your friends, and your school environment. Now we would like you to understand what is happening across, what is world around you, how things are, and you can. This is the period for you to explore a lot of things in terms of learning what is around, like what are your seniors doing. Some of them might have gone abroad and studying, and you should always be curious to know what is happening around the world. And now, then your outlook on life. We expect your outlook on life in these 4 years to change. Because you are on your own most of the time. You are not followed by your parents all the time like it used to be until you face the board exams. So we expect your outlook to change in terms of like you start thinking and taking decisions for yourself, small decisions. So these may change your outlook on life. And values and ethics. This is something there is most non-negotiable things are these. The values with which you are brought up and the ethics that you follow is very, very important. You may be very well educated, you may be a rank holder, you may be a person who can really understand things very well, but what is very important at the end of the day is how good are you as a human being. That is very important. On these things, we have certain practices in this campus, which I'll come to a little later. And then what I expect all of you to go up in is, overall, when you're up in all these other above things, your brand value should go up. Because today it is all perception. The world is going by complete perception, and how you are being perceived is very important, and learn to increase the brand value of your own self. Your brand value can go up only when there is a stuff in you. The genuine brand value will go up provided your skill sets and knowledge level is good. All the other things that I mentioned just now, when it is increased to the positive, your brand value will go up. And when all these things happen in a nice way, in a positive manner, I'm sure you would get placed in a good place, and you will have a bright future. You would be a useful member of the society. Not only the member of the society, you would be very useful for your family and for yourself. So these are the things that I would like to tell. And about this ethics and values is something that we really focus a lot on. We know that you all are young, and you would like very happy times, because this is the most precious time. These 4 years in this campus is going to be the most precious, because this is a carefree, happy time of your life. We acknowledge that 100%. You know, I don't expect you to be carefree much later in your life, or much earlier in life. You could not have been carefree, because you would have had people around you, parents, all the time telling you what is right and what is wrong. And all this is very, very, good. Be yourself, a young person that you are. But we cannot compromise on, the importance of, I would say, like, you just can't misbehave. There is something called good behavior and a bad behavior. We will never accept bad behavior. You can enjoy your life practicing good behavior. Meaning, like, for that we have brought in some small things, like, use of, where things sometimes go wrong is you don't know how to use technology sometimes. You don't know how to use a cell phone. How to use a cell phone is something that you will have to really reflect on. Do not waste a lot of time going through your WhatsApp and Facebooks all the time. Say early morning when you get up, before even getting up, you just open your phone and say, there are many good mornings to you. Then you again start saying good morning to everybody. Then in the middle, there is some kind of misunderstanding. Oh, he said that good morning to somebody, and she did not say this good morning to me. Then it starts with a kind of a problem. And then you post some picture of yours, or post some picture of your friends. All this is, I tell you, there is something called personal space and personal wish. You should never intrude on somebody else's personal space. So we have a very strict rule that nobody can take pictures of the place inside the campus, or anybody's picture that you take cannot be posted in social media without that person's acknowledgement. Unless that other person agrees that you can put her or his picture on the social media, you should not do that. That is infringement on somebody's personal space. So please understand all this. We have to be very, very ethics. You got to be very, very, careful, I would say. Very, very careful in the sense, though it is a carefree life and a teenage life, what you need to be careful about today is there are a lot of legal issues in your behavior, because you are becoming a major and you are liable to be sued legally. So you have to be very careful about your actions and be aware of how things are when you grow up. So I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just wanting to make you aware of the issues involved in growing up. So with these words, children, I'm very, very happy that you all are here, and you all are here to learn engineering, and you all should become the best of the engineers and best of the citizens that Rajalakshmi could provide to this society. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you for the wonderful speech, ma'am. We promise to follow your advice. Now, our guest of honor for today is the HR head, business group at Tata Consultancy Services. Mr. Vasudevan Rajagopalan completed his Bachelor of Arts in Sociology from Loyola College, Chennai in 1997 and has done his postgraduation in social work from DG Vaishnav College, Chennai. Being the global HR head for a business group includes convening with several marquee customers of TCS, and he is responsible for all people functions for over 25,000 associates. Before becoming the global HR head for TCS, he was the head of talent acquisition for India and has also worked abroad as a talent acquisition manager in the Netherlands before that. He's known to be a very energetic HR professional with a good view on building a strong organization with the right people in the right role, being to the point and focused on getting things done. He creates a positive environment around him and uses a good sense of humor in his communication. I now request the chairperson to give away the bouquet to our guest of honor. Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to call upon Mr. Vasudevan Rajagopalan to address the gathering.
Thanks, Sharanya, for those generous words of introduction. Good morning, all of you. Happy to be here in Rajalakshmi Engineering once again after a long gap. I think the pandemic world has distanced our physical kind of connects during these kind of occasions, but I'm glad and happy that we are all connected again in this occasion. At the outset, many congratulations to the Rajalakshmi Engineering institutions. I see a big board there which says it's 25 glorious years that the institution has been in existence, has been doing its best in terms of bringing out the best of every individual which passes through this institution. A big round of applause for Rajalakshmi Engineering for 25 years, 25 glorious years that we have spent in this cause of education. Respected Chairperson, Professor C.R. Muthukrishnan, Dr. Murugesan, Abhay Sir, Philip, and of course the chief guest that we had for today, Dr. Sailendra Babu. It's been a glorious kind of moment for all of us to come together, be on this stage, and do this welcome for all of you who are joining your first day in this great institution, Rajalakshmi. I think at this moment, I know that a lot of our previous speakers had also done this, but I think never enough in terms of doing this. I would want to give one loud applause to all your parents because they have shaped your future and they have brought you up to this stage. Give a big round of applause from your heart to their heart to reach. I know your parents are also watching this event. I think a big, big round of applause because had it not been there for their vision, I don't think we will be here where we are today. And I'm also thinking about my parents here because I'm not here today without whatever their effort, without their seeds in terms of putting me in different stages where I'm today. I also want you to give a loud cheer and loud applause for your teachers. I think all your teachers growing up through your school years. I still remember my 3rd standard teacher, my 9th standard teacher, my 11th standard, 12th standard teachers in terms of how they have shaped me to what I am today. Because please remember that you stand where you are today because of all of them who have contributed towards where you are today. If you don't reflect, if you don't thank them for where you are today, we are not doing justice from moving from here to the next stages. And of course, please also remember your friends and peers. I still remember that many a times I would have not prepared well for an examination, but that 1 hour of interaction with a friend will help you to kind of score decently well in an examination. And I'm sure you would have also done the same for your friends as well. It's a great moment to remember your friends, some of them who are with you here, some of them who are in other institutions. Please also remember them. The reason why I'm saying this is, I think the chief guest also made a mention, it is your responsibility to carry them all along with you in your career. You are maybe lucky you are in this institution, they might not be as lucky, they could be in some other institution, but it is your responsibility to continue to be in touch with them, continue to help and build the hope for them to make sure that they are also successful in their future. That's my request as well as we stand today. I have a few observations to share, and that is what I wanted to do on day one. First thing is, there is a certain style in which your teaching and your learning process would have been when you are in school. Please note that this changes from this particular day onwards, that you are in a college environment where you are the focus and you are the one who is supposed to make learning happen. I'm sure until now, your teachers, your parents, your tuitions, and all of that would have helped you to kind of stay focused. But today, that focus is going to shift to you, where you are going to be the person who is responsible for your learning process, and you will use every environment and enabling systems available, whether the faculty or the labs or the institution or library or other things, to your advantage. Please understand that you are responsible from this particular day onwards for your education. I also want to mention this. There is a difference between an arts and science college and what we call as an engineering college, which is called as a professional course. I think all of you are very proud when you say that you are doing an engineering because it's a professional degree. There are only a few degrees which are called a professional degree. A doctor is considered as a professional degree. A lawyer is considered as a professional degree. And there are only few things like engineering is considered as a professional course. The reason why it's called a professional course is, this is something which is associated with a profession. So which means when you are doing an arts and science course, you don't know what you will end up doing. But when you are in a legal field, when you are in a medicine field, when you are in an engineering field, you know what is going to be your profession next. So the reason why I'm saying this is, if you study as a paper, if you clear it as an exam, and if you score marks and grades on your mark sheets, it is not going to be enough when you are in a professional education. In a professional education, while you are supposed to learn, you're also supposed to apply in the real field as well. Because when a doctor does a course, in parallel they are also to do the rounds in the hospital, going to go and look at some of the parameters that they are doing in their study, also to look at how it works in the real world. Engineers, I think in my opinion, need to do more in terms of taking their learning and then trying to apply it in the real world. I am just giving you my examples in the learning in the entire process. If you ask an electrical engineer about how a fan works, it's as good as what even a layman knows, or sometimes even that particular knowledge also will not be there. I think unless you apply your learning in the real world, whatever that you study, a civil engineering or a mechanical engineering or an electrical or an electronics or even computer science engineering, unless you apply your learning, unless you validate whatever is your learning from your books to whatever you see in the real world, that learning is not going to be effective, particularly in a college environment, particularly when you are in a professional engineering program. Is that very clear for you? I hope that message, please take it, that whatever you try and do, you try and make sure that how you can apply it in the real world. The second thing I want to mention is holistic growth. I think there is a lot of focus on academic excellence until whatever you are in school. And I'm sure when you are in college, you will realize that this is not going to be just a place where by academic scores, you will get the next particular break in your career. I'm just giving you, as an HR professional, having seen people, it is not always the class toppers make it as our first round of selects in our selection process. You could be always worrying, and in fact, it is a worry, or it is always something which is a mystery for us. What is actually the success of somebody in a career, or in even a process which is leading them towards career? In my personal opinion, based on all my experiences, it is actually the overall growth and development, and not just necessarily an academic brilliance and success. Maybe academic brilliance and success has a certain relevance in a certain different field. If you're going into a research, or if you're going into something which is a PhD, or you're looking at certain different kind of options, I'm looking at it from the point of, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a successful person in a corporate environment, it looks for you to have a holistic kind of development rather than just a certain one-dimensional or a few-dimensional development. Look at it in a holistic development. In that sense, I want to also appreciate that I'm a big fan of the Unison Band in Rajalakshmi Engineering. How many of you know the Unison Band? Can you put your hands up before you join the college? Hands up if you know Unison Band of Rajalakshmi Engineering College. Okay. Only a very few hands goes up, which means a lot of you needs orientation on what is Unison Band. I think that's something which been my personal favorite. I've always not missed an opportunity to be part of whatever that performance is, wherever they are. It is important that whether it is sports, whether it is something related to music, dance, whether it is to participate in certain events outside of Rajalakshmi, don't miss an opportunity to be part of that, because all that helps you towards the overall growth. If at all you're thinking that that is out of my routine, I should go to some other place, I should spend some extra time, why should I do that? Then you're missing out on an opportunity to experience the overall growth. In my personal experience from college, I studied at Loyola College, which was part of whatever the introduction which was read out by Sharanya. Had it not been Loyola College, maybe I would have been a different person today. I'm saying that I'm a better person today because of that college environment. I used every possible space in Loyola College, whatever was there, to be what I am today. Whether it is participating in certain debating events, going out to kind of different places, using the library extensively, using the sports facilities extensively, all this has been part of my growth. My again request to you is, don't be that person who comes in the bus, walks into the classroom, end of the classroom, go back to the bus, go home, and then continue. I think feel the place, feel the environment, be with your friends, experience every facility which is there within the college. Only then you will be able to experience the holistic growth that I'm talking about. Please, I think I'm sure, relate to this statement after 3 months. Have I gone to every corner in this college? Have I utilized every facility in this place? Have I spoken to every possible friend around, whether it is from my department or not from my department? That, in my opinion, is your first step towards becoming more inclusive, becoming more holistic in terms of your growth process. The last part I would also mention is, there are, I think, just to touch upon my industry kind of whatever insights as well. Today, I think compared to what it was 10, 15 years before, the students who are in engineering courses and also looking at different opportunities, this has been the best moment ever for somebody to be kind of in an educational institution and to graduate out of institutions when you complete this program. The reason why I'm saying that is, there is tremendous growth in every sector that you can see around, not just only the IT sector that we are talking about. In fact, with Professor Muthukrishnan, I was saying that look at what are the scope that India is moving towards. We are talking about defense kind of industry, which is going to be big time coming into India. You already see a lot of things which are happening in that space. You can see that semiconductor business, which is traditionally not present in India at all. India was primarily auto, knowledge, and those sectors. Today we are having much more sectors which are coming into the field, which is going to create a lot of opportunities for all of you. I think irrespective of the branch of engineering that you have chosen, you're going to see tremendous opportunities by the time you complete. The good thing in this entire opportunities is you have the right to choose. Okay? There are so many opportunities in front of you. Based on what is your interest, based on what you want to grow up to, you have an opportunity to choose. And that is what will be my advice to all of you. While you are going through your program, start looking at knowing a lot of things which is available to you as an option. Choose something which is your field of study, and then start building your specialization around that. For example, even the chief guest mentioned about artificial intelligence, data sciences, or sometimes even it could be robotics, or it could be an IoT, or it could be a cyber security. I'm only giving you certain insights on things which are related to the IT industry. There are so many, I think, if you look at IT itself, there are at least more than 25, 30 different fields of specialization which is available. And this is only limited to the industry. You look at all the other industries, there are much more available as well. Choose an area of interest and start doing some effort to build your specialization in that particular field. Maybe for the first 2 years, go through the generic program, but do a lot of learning in terms of what is relevant to your field. Maybe in the 3rd year, maybe in the 4th year, start looking at this is my area of interest, this is my area of strength. And there you need to say that I have done internships, I have done certifications, I have participated in events and contests, I have established myself in this particular field, will create a differentiator for you. If after 4 years, if you're going to be sitting in a process, if there are 10 students that we are seeing, if there is one student says, this is my area of interest, this is where I have done my specialization, this is what I have done in terms of exploring that entire area in terms of internships and other things and certifications, it will create a big kind of change when it comes to decisions at that particular point of time. And if somebody can also do a language specialization, you can also look at adding more opportunities for you. Learn Japanese if you can, learn German if you can, learn French if you can, learn Spanish if you can. You're exploring new boundaries also in terms of opportunities for yourself. So these are my words. So please make sure that enjoy your life in college, be responsible like what Chairperson had said, Tangam Madam had said. See, always about ethics, I have only this particular thing that I want to kind of share. If end of that event, if you have your moral scale and if you think what you did is right, that is something which you do it in the first place. If a lot of times even people who do wrong practices, they always will regret saying that I should not have done that. Just that put that moral scale before you do an event and then say whether you really want to do it or not. And I always say this, ethics and discipline is not about what you do when some others are observing you. It is about what you do when nobody is observing you. That is actually ethics, and that is actually the values that you have all been kind of taught by your parents, by your schooling, your education, your families and communities that you come from. I think I can just leave that as a passing remark since Madam mentioned this as one of the key things that you need to know. Even in corporates, don't think that everything which happens in a glass environment, where everything is very shiny and all going well, it is all not going well even in those environments. So ethics is not something for today. Ethics is something for you for life. Ethics is something what you have learned in your early part of your life, but it is something which stays with you throughout your life. And I can go countless to say great business houses, great sports personalities, great even people in the social space, whether it is movies or any of those things, they all rise to stardom because of whatever their abilities. But suddenly they vanish because of something which was their wrongdoing. So that is the value of ethics. Good things can take you to the top, but what will keep you at the top, the most important thing is actually ethics, because if that is not there, you would possibly kind of go into something which nobody will even notice where you went into. So all the very best to each one of you, and a special congratulations to the parents who are watching this event, or the messages that will be taken back to the parents. You have done yourself a best whatever solution in terms of putting your children in this institution for education, and I'm sure this 4 years is going to be glorious for all of you. All the very best to each one of you, and wishing you great career ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enthralling speech. I now request our beloved chairperson to honor our guest of honor with a memento. I request our advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, to honor our guest of honor. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critical. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. And a teacher's influence over education shapes us into who we become. And who better to embody the influential figure other than a respected head of institution, Dr. S.N. Murugesan. His commitment towards this college and his endless passion has always inspired every faculty member and student to strive forward and make an impact as one community. Now, I would like to request our principal, Dr. S.N. Murugesan, to introduce the senior faculty members.
Very good morning. It is with immense pleasure I welcome all the freshers of 2022 batch into the fold of Rajalakshmi Engineering College. You are very, very special to us. I hope you would have already figured. You are special in the sense you are entering into the campus in its silver jubilee, 25 years. And dear boys and girls, don't be too anxious. Both the speakers have mentioned that you have got a lot to do. You need not be anxious. We have got a very robust mechanism in place. Just fall in line with our processes, listen to our teachers. Everything will be imbibed in you. ஒரு சிற்பக்கூடத்துக்கு வந்த கல் மாதிரி நீங்கள் உங்களை என்ன செதுக்கணுங்கிறது எங்கள் வேலை. நீங்கள் அதை பற்றி கவலைப்படவே வேண்டாம். எல்லாத்தையும் நாங்கள் பார்த்துக்கிறோம். Imbibing knowledge is like removing unwanted portions of a stone to convert it into a statue. This is our part. We will remove all the ignorance and we will see that you become a full-fledged scholar. Just have a feeling that you belong to this place. That's all. Now, I come to the portfolio of introducing senior faculty members. Myself, Dr. S.N. Murugesan. I did my PhD in thermal science. I have more than 32 years of experience in teaching, research, and consultancy, held senior academic positions, including in universities abroad. I have several publications in international journals, guided many PhD scholars in thermal sciences and manufacturing technology. I am a member in UGC Expert Committee, Board of Studies and Standing Committees of Anna University. Next. Dr. M. Subbaiah, Professor Emeritus in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. He has long experience in teaching and research. He has a large number of publications in international journals and conferences. He has a patent to his credit. Dr. V. Murali Bhaskaran, Dean Academics. He obtained his PhD in Computer Science and Engineering and has more than 31 years of experience in teaching, research, and administration in engineering institutions. He has guided 19 PhD scholars, published more than 40 papers in international journals and conferences. He has received a financial grant of rupees 30 lakhs from various funding agencies. He received Best Teacher Award, Best Engineer Award, Best Research Guide Award from national institutions. Mr. I. Philip Praveen, Director, Training and Placement and Dean, Student Affairs. He has an ME in Power Electronics and Drives and has 23 years of teaching experience. He has successfully conducted several employability training camps for preparing the students to face the placement interviews. He organizes several value-added programs for students of all the branches to enrich their practical knowledge, enabling their placement in reputed companies. Dr. P. Kumar, Director, Computing and Information Sciences and HOD, Computer Science and Engineering. He obtained his PhD in the field of cloud computing. He has 24 years of teaching experience and published more than 30 papers in various international journals. One of his projects has won Best Project Award in IBM TGMC, and he is a recipient of Patron Award by CSI, Computer Society of India, and also its National Student Coordinator. He has published a book on computer programming. Dr. S.P. Srinivasan, Director, Mechanical Sciences and HOD Mechanical. He is a PhD in Industrial Engineering with 22 years of experience in teaching, research, consultancy, and in industries. He has published more than 30 papers in international journals and visited China, Hong Kong, and Germany for participating in technical events. He has published a textbook titled Dynamics of Machines. He is currently the Vice Chairman for Indian Institution of Production Engineers, Tamil Nadu chapter. Dr. S. Poongulali, Director, Alumni Affairs and Head, Center for Assistive Technology and Devices. She has authored 6 textbooks, published more than 95 research papers in international journals and conferences, visited 9 countries for presenting technical papers, chairing sessions, and as
plenary speaker. She received around 1.5 crores of funding for research proposals from AICTE and DST. She is a data science consultant for DS Consultancy and ANDNR Soft Solutions Private Limited. She is a recipient of Sri PK Award Memorial Best Faculty Award for Computer Science from Nehru Group of Institutions. She has been recognized as top 51 women achievers in STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics 2021 by CII. Dr. Jogana Rajkumar, Dean Biotechnology. She is a PhD in Biochemistry. She has 27 years of experience and also in teaching and research. She has guided many PhD scholars and published papers in peer-reviewed journals. Next. Dr. L. Sujata, Head, Center of Excellence in MEMS and Microfluidics and Professor in ECE. She obtained PhD and postdoctoral research degrees in the field of MEMS, that is Micro Electromechanical Systems from Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. She has 31 years of experience in teaching and research. She has received a Best Woman Engineer Award from Pondicherry Engineering College and received Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award for Innovative Research by Society for Engineering Education Enrichment. She has obtained a funding of rupees 7.5 crores from various funding agencies such as DRDO, DST, BRNS, etc. Next. Dr. V. Prasanna Kumari, Coordinator, IQAC, and Professor in IT. She is a PhD in Data Security in Computer Applications. She has 22 years of experience in academia and IT industry. She spearheads all the processes connected with accreditation from NBA, that is National Board of Accreditation, and NAC, that is National Assessment and Accreditation Council. Dr. Kalpana, Dean Biomedical Engineering. She has 9 years of industrial experience and 24 years of teaching experience. She has a number of technical publications in refereed journals. Her area of PhD includes nanosensors, bioelectromagnetism, diagnosis of renal functions, and pattern recognition. She secured a funded project for rupees 14 lakhs from DST. Dr. M. Selvakumar, Dean Civil Engineering. He is a PhD in Civil Engineering. He has over 23 years of teaching experience and has published more than 25 research papers in international journals and a book chapter in Springer publication. He has completed research project worth of 45 lakhs sponsored by DST, DRDO, and currently working on DST-funded research project worth of 48 lakhs. He carried out consultancy work for PWD and Highways Department for material testing. Dr. Ram Reddy, Dean Electrical and Electronics Engineering. He obtained his PhD in Power Systems. He has served in Tata Consulting Engineers and Anna University. He has received Outstanding National Academic Award from ISTE and IET Diamond Salute Award. Next. Dr. Geeta, Dean Innovation and Professor in Computer Science and Engineering. She obtained her PhD degree from Anna University. She has more than 20 years of experience in teaching. She has published a number of technical papers and 2 textbooks. She is a woman scientist trained in Indian Patent Office, Chennai. Dr. J. Kavita, Controller of Examination and Professor in EEE. She is a PhD in Special Electrical Machines and Control Systems. She has 21 years of teaching experience. She has published many papers in international journals and conferences. Dr. L. Priya, Coordinator, IIIC, that is Industry Institute Interaction Cell, and professor in IT. She is a PhD in the area of computer vision. She has more than 19 years of teaching and research experience. She has published more than 45 research papers in reputed journals and authored a book on machine vision, successfully completed more than 15 consultancy projects in several areas, including machine learning and information retrieval, and conducted 70 hands-on training programs. நிறைய இருக்கு மேடம். Our guest of honor, Vasudevan, has got some commitment. He is leaving.
See, all the best again, and a special mention to the faculty, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Please remain standing until the guest of honor leaves. Next up, Dr. Suresh Chandra Gandhai, Professor and HOD Aeronautical Engineering. He obtained his PhD in Aerospace Engineering. He published more than 27 papers in international journals and conferences. He has completed UGC funding project on supersonic jet characteristics. He is a member of Aeronautical Society of India. Dr. Bhagavati Priya, Professor and Head, AI, ML and AIDS. She obtained PhD in grid computing. She has 23 years of teaching experience. She has published around 60 research papers in various conferences and journals. She guided 2 research scholars and authored a book on operating systems. She has received the award of Top 20 Influential Women Educators in Tamil Nadu from the Academic Council of ULEX. Dr. K. Bhaskar, Professor and Head Automobile Engineering and Coordinator of NPTEL. He obtained his PhD in the area of IC engines using alternative fuels. He has 25 years of experience in teaching, research and industry. He has published more than 100 research papers in international journals and conferences. He has co-authored 2 textbooks. He also obtained 3 innovation patents from IP Australia. He is currently coordinating the NPTEL activities of our local center. Next. Dr. S. Rajkumar, Professor and HOD, Biomedical Engineering. He is a PhD in Medical Electronics. He has 32 years of academic, industrial and research experience. He has completed a funded project on computerized web and mobile-based soft audio meter under DST funding of 29.4 lakhs. Next. Dr. K. Satya, Professor and Head, Biotechnology. She is a PhD in Chemical Engineering. She has 19 years of research and academic experience. She has published many research papers in international journals and conferences and currently working on nutritional food product development. Next. Dr. K. Nagarajan, Professor and Head, Chemical Engineering. He is an MTech from VTU, Belham. He obtained his PhD from IIT Madras and awarded HTRA scholarship. He has 13 years of teaching and 9 years of research experience, and he has 12 research papers to his credit. Dr. S. Geeta, Professor and HOD, Civil Engineering. She obtained her PhD and postdoctoral fellowship from IIT Madras. She has 22 years of teaching and 10 years of research experience. She has published a large number of papers in journals and conferences, and 6 book chapters. She has carried out extensive consultancy work, working on a project worth 48 lakhs on construction material, and also secured a patent in this topic. Dr. K. Devaki, Professor and HOD, CSBS. She obtained PhD in the area of medical image processing. She has 19 years of teaching experience. She has published 30 research papers in international journals and conferences. Dr. P. Revati, Professor and Head, CST. She is a rank holder in ME in Computer Science and Engineering. She obtained her PhD in web mining. She has 22 years of teaching experience. She has published many papers in international journals and conferences. She authored several books in the field of data structure, C programming, etc. Dr. M. Palanivelan, Professor and Head, Electronics and Communication Engineering. He obtained PhD in the field of wireless communication. He has over 25 years of teaching experience and has presented several papers in China, Singapore, and Malaysia. He received funded project from AICTE and received copyrights for microprocessor and microcontroller lab manual. Dr. C. Kamalakannan, Professor and Head, EEE, obtained PhD in Power Electronics and Drive. He has 16 years of teaching and 8 years of industry experience. He has more than 30 publications in international journals. He has guided 4 PhD scholars and authored 4 textbooks. Dr. K. Ramalakshmi, Professor and Head, Food Technology. She is a PhD in Food Technology. She has 27 years of research and teaching experience in Central Food Technological Research Institute, CSIR, Government of India. She has published 47 research papers and secured 4 US and 12 Indian patents. She has been awarded with prestigious UNU Kirin Fellowship by United Nations University, having headquarters at Japan, and Professor Guru Charan Singh Bains Award in the field of food and nutrition. Dr. Priya Vijay, Professor and Head, Information Technology. She obtained a PhD in Genetic Algorithm-Based Evaluation and Analysis of Music from Anna University, Chennai. She has 2 decades of industrial and teaching experience. She published several research papers and book chapters. She has won several national level awards in the field of information technology. Dr. V. Santanam, Professor and Head, Mechatronics Engineering Department, obtained a PhD in the area of composite material. He has 21 years of experience in teaching, research, and consultancy. He has published more than 30 research papers in reputed international journals and conferences. Next. Dr. Gree, Professor and Head, Robotics and Automation. He received his PhD from Anna University, published 15 research papers in national and international journals. He is guiding 7 PhD research scholars in the area of robotics and automation. Dr. M. Muthusamy, Professor and Head, Humanities and Sciences. He obtained PhD in the field of graph theory in mathematics. He has published several research papers in international journals. He has organized many workshops, seminars, and faculty development programs. He has got more than 31 years of experience in teaching and research. Dr. M. Umaraman, Professor and HOD, Department of MBA. She has 24 years of teaching and research experience. She has published 40 papers, 3 books in the field of business administration. She has chaired technical sessions in several international conferences. She is currently editor of the International Journal on Global Business Management. She has been awarded with APJ Abdul Kalam Teaching Excellence National Award. Dr. A. Rajkumar, Head, Center for Fostering Social Responsibility and Professor in Mechanical Engineering. He obtained his PhD degree in Industrial Engineering from Anna University, Chennai. He has 10 years of industrial experience and 18 years in teaching. He has published several technical articles in refereed international journals. Dr. P. Vasudevan, Nodal Officer, Anti-Ragging Committee, and Professor in Physics. He is a PhD in the area of crystal growth. He has 14 years of experience in teaching and research. He has published several technical articles in international journals and he has authored 2 textbooks. Sub-Lieutenant M. Muthu Manigandan, Associate NCC Officer and Assistant Professor in English. He has 15 years of teaching experience and 10 years of experience in training parade for NCC cadets. He got the Best NCC Officer Award from the Government of Tamil Nadu. He also has received Best NCC Officer Award by Nature Science Foundation, Coimbatore in the year 21-22. Mrs. P. Magila, Senior Administrative Officer. She holds MCOM, MBA, MSc degrees. She has 26 years of experience in administration of educational institutions. Dr. T. Tamil Chelvan, Admissions Officer. He is a PhD in Power Electronics and Drives. He has more than 15 years of teaching experience. He has published several technical articles in international journals. Mr. C. Rajesh, he is a postgraduate in Master of Social Work. He has more than 16 years of experience as Senior HR Executive. Mr. Parthiban, he is BE Mechanical Engineering graduate. He has a total industrial experience of 31 years in NLC, Ashok Leyland and Metal Printing Unit. He has expertise in manufacturing processes and vehicle part functionality and related computerization. He is working as facility coordinator and he is the in charge of the transport department. Mr. B.R. Gopi, Manager IT. He is an MCA with specialization in digital marketing. He has more than 24 years of experience in IT administration. He looks after the IT infrastructure, email solutions, and social media pages of our institution. Mr. V. Vijay Kumar, Manager Hostel. He is a PSC graduate with 28 years of experience in operations and marketing. He has 6 years of experience in HR and administration. Mr. Benjamin Wilson, librarian. He has more than 25 years of experience as librarian, 4 years of experience as information officer in industry. He has done research in digital collection usability in library. He has presented many papers in national and international conferences. Dr. M. Vijay Raghavan, Director of Physical Education. He obtained PhD in Physical Fitness for engineering students. He has represented university badminton team and attended All India Inter-University tournaments. He has received Best Physical Director Award from Anna University. Next. Mrs. R. Renuka, Physical Directress. She has 15 years of experience as Physical Directress, well-versed in coaching women teams in games and sports. She is a black belt holder in karate. Dr. R. Nanthini, Medical Officer. She is a full-time medical officer at the health center of our college. She holds a master's degree in family medicine from Dr. MGR Medical University. She has 22 years of professional experience. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. I now request our advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, advisor, Rajalakshmi Institutions, to felicitate the audience present here today.
Respected Chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan, respected Principal, Dr. S.N. Murugesan, our senior, distinguished, very esteemed faculty, my dear young men and women who have chosen to join Rajalakshmi Engineering College for the 4-year program. You have made the right choice. You have come to the right place. And you have done so after going through some competition and striving hard through your school education. I would like to just get an impression with a show of hands. How many of you have studied in Tamil medium? Please put up your hands. Tamil medium students who have joined us? Nobody? That's great. I ask this question because when I went to college 60 years ago, I had done my schooling in Tamil medium and went to college. And the first day was a interesting and challenging experience for me. The next 4 years, I said you have made the right choice, you have joined you have taken the right and good decision, but the next 4 years is much more in your hands than in the hands of the college. You have now come to a stage of life where you will have many opportunities and also some challenges to go with it. This is an age where you will see, you will become relatively more independent. You will probably stop listening less to your parents and more to your peers. But this stage, you need to eschew distractions that come your way and have a focus on the life ahead. You need to take this opportunity of 4 years and get the best out of it possible for you in terms of future opportunities and shaping your career ahead. The college has excellent placement record, both in terms of digital technologies, IT companies and so on, and also in terms of core companies. You should also note that many of our students from various branches of engineering have a wide choice, either to go to core companies or choose entrepreneurship, go for higher studies, or go to the IT companies, which also now engage in clients in all walks of life, all segments of industry. You will be here for about little less than 1,500 days. 2026, a day will come when you will be leaving the portals of this institute with a degree in your hand of which you can be proud. We are an autonomous institution, and in terms of digital technologies, we are also introducing options in the program. If you do reasonably well in the first 3 or 4 semesters, from the 5th semester onwards, you would have option to do a minor program, additional about 18 to 20 credits, or a major program in the branch of your choice. Because these have to be earned by your performance during the first 3 or 4 semesters. And with these options, you could have a greater portfolio of skills and knowledge to make a choice about what you want to do further in terms of your career and so on. So the predecessors who have graduated before you from this college are the ones who have made the name for this college. The alumni of the college are the ones who have brought the name and glory and fame to this college, of course, in addition to the distinguished and esteemed faculty. So you have to keep up this name. You have to add to this brand. So you not only, with your experience of 4 years, enrich yourself, but also enrich the institution to which you have come. With these words, I wish you Godspeed and all the best. Strive hard, there are three things that will take you ahead, as I learned from my own experience, sometimes the hard way. One is focus and clarity. You should be very clear and focused on what you want to do, and be busy forever with things to do. The faculty and the infrastructure, the facilities here, the connections here will help you. We also have an excellent set of student clubs and student activities run by our own students. Our guest of honor mentioned about the Unison Band, but there are many other clubs for social activity, for STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and also environment and so on. And also for philosophy, understanding the greater aspects of life and so on. So you could make use of these clubs and hone your talents, pursue not merely the curricular and co-curricular activities, but also a wide range of extracurricular activities. I wish you a very pleasant and rewarding experience for the next coming 4 years. And I also take this opportunity to express our gratitude to your parents. My request to the parents will be to give you a little bit more freedom, but also be the boundary within which you can make your exploration. Thank you very much. All the best. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. It is my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I, on behalf of Rajlakshmi Institutions, extend immense gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. C. Sailendra Babu, for taking time off of his busy schedule in addressing the gathering with his thought-provoking speech. I am extremely grateful to Mr. Vasudevan Rajagopalan for gracing this occasion with his presence and inspiring us with his enthralling speech. I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our heartfelt thanks for our chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan, for gracing us with her presence and for guiding us in all of our endeavors. I also thank our Vice Chairman, Mr. Abhay Shankar, and our advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, for their constant support. I extend my profound gratitude to our principal, Dr. S.N. Murugesan, for his warm introduction of all the senior faculty members of our college. My heartiest thanks to all the deans, heads of various departments, all our respected faculty members, technical and non-technical staff, for their enormous cooperation in the organization of this event, and for being the pillars on which this institution rests. Next, I would like to thank all of the student volunteers who helped organize this event and made this day memorable for the freshers. Last but not the least, thank you, my new friends, for being such a great audience. And finally, welcome to REC. We have come to the conclusion of this event, and let's conclude with the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा
I request the audience to raise while the students, please be seated. You have an important announcement. Please be seated.
I request the students of the respective department to head to the respective floors. CSD, first floor. EEE, first floor. IT, second floor. Food technology, second floor. AIML, second floor. ECE, third floor. MCT, third floor. CSBS, fourth floor. Aero, fourth floor. AI&DS, fourth floor. Auto, fourth floor. And Civil, fourth floor. Biotech, fifth floor. Mech, sixth floor. RNA, sixth floor. BME, seventh floor. CSE, seventh floor. And Chem, eighth floor. I request the audience's attention. You will need to be in your respective classes at 11:15. I repeat, you need to be in your respective classes by 11:15.
Dear students, listen. See, you have the allocation here. Once you reach the floors, there will be staff members guiding you. Okay? So you have a break. You can reach the respective classrooms by 11:15. Okay? I repeat, you can reach the classrooms at 11:15. Okay? And in the evening, when the classes get over at 3 p.m., you can reach your buses. You take time. The location of the buses are available in the website. Please refer to that. Don't be in a hurry. If you have questions, there will be drivers, there will be staff members, there will be seniors. They will guide you. Okay? So take time, reach the buses. Thank you, students. Students, please be seated. You will be directed. Wait for the instructions from the staff members.